Good morning. It's Saturday morning. I'm still waiting for stuff to come into the mail because I can't do nothing until this mail comes in. So, I'm watching the Weekend Lie Network, the Channel 2. I don't get CNN, wouldn't watch that shit anyway, or at Fox Network or anything. I don't get into it. But I watched it. You know what the new one is now? Y'all gonna love this. Well, the experts say, how the experts are, that it's summer. It's real hot and muggy, and people are getting sick, because of the weather. Hot. And you know what's happening now? People are depressed, and they may have mental illness in their lives, or maybe they had family. But people are lonely and depressed because it's so hot and muggy that people are wanting to commit suicide. This is what the experts say, that people want to commit suicide now. It's right up there with, wanting to change your sex. Right up there. What's bad is, the monkeys in high places, the experts, they all come out with this shit, right? But what's really ironic is most of you people out there, maybe not my listeners, but if you come across this, most of the people out there believe the shit. They believe the experts. You know what I told you an expert is? A person who fails more times than they do, be triumphant in something. I don't put my eggs in that type of basket. If you failed 500 times to come up with something, you're not an expert. You're an asshole. But that's a whole nother thing. Here's the thing. Mental illness. That's what they come up with. So I guess the pharmaceutical companies are going to come up with a pill for that. They always seem to do. How do you keep a pharmaceutical company going? Well, you got to have diseases, and you have to have sicknesses. You got to have illnesses. Or if you don't have these problems, then the pharmaceutical companies can't make money. And how dare you not buy or not think about that? Because they got to make money, right? You may be out of a job, but they have to make money, right? Now, we can't put the pharmaceutical companies out of business. I mean, good God. But what if we need some medicine? Because they always seem they're magic. They're like magicians, because anytime there's something out there, they already have the medicine for it. Think about that. So think about that, right? It's sort of like you got to scratch your head and say, well, what came first, the chicken or the egg, right? So. Oh, I hate these people around here. God dang, making noise and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so you got all this stuff going on. They're still talking about the proxy war up in Russia and Ukraine, and we're still giving freaking money to these monkeys up there, and giving all that money to those Nazis, up in Ukraine, and let me see. What's going on now? Oh yeah, the New World Order is moving on. They're moving the New World Order. They're talking about things like what the future is going to hold. Style will be going away. Everybody will have to wear the same type of suits, and you won't be able to buy as many clothes anymore. Yeah, the New World Order's on its way, and you're going to be happy. You're gonna smile just like Klaus Schwab says, and you're going to be happy, right? What else is going on? Yeah, they got all the big guys up there, meeting together with the Pope, the vicar, the vicar of Satan. Yeah, the Pope. He's all in on this New World Order stuff too. You could believe in whatever you want according to Pope, because Jesus is not the way to heaven according to Pope. That's right. Jesus is not the way to heaven. Remember, I told you about Catholics, like you walk in any Catholic church and they still got Jesus hanging on that cross. They won't even let him go get down and go to the grave and resurrect. So the power's not there. There's nothing there. It's just a dead man. hanging on a cross. So, that's what they think of Jesus. That's what the Pope thinks of Jesus. You don't put too much stock in Jesus. That's the Pope, the vicar of not the vicar of Christ, he's the vicar of Satan. Understand that. So all you poor Catholics, I would get out of those churches and run as fast as you can, because Satan is in those places. What else is going on? Oh yeah, they got this thing about the swingers, sex predators, and all. I don't worry about all that. It's the predators who are after our children, and those are the people in government. Those are the people at the Economic Forum, child molesters, blood drinkers. They like to kill the children and stuff like that. That's the thing we need to be concentrating on. You got to find a way of skinning those cats, boy. I'd like to skin those cats, boy. I'll tell you what. Anyway, yeah, there's so many things going on right now. But like I said, the top of the list is you better talk to your family members and see who might want to commit suicide next, because it's getting hotter out there. And apparently, to the experts, that when it gets real hot and muggy, people get lonely and they get depressed and they don't know what to do with themselves and well, they're just so sad they kill themselves. You know what? After hearing all that shit, I want to kill myself. Just because they said it. Yeah, really. No, I wouldn't want to kill myself. But you know what I'm saying? When they talk like that, they make you want to kill yourself. I see the world, the Economic Forum. I don't want to live in that dystopian. I'd rather have a bullet put in my head. Really, I want a bullet in my skull. When you're ready to take away the money and you're ready to make people wear one suit, one type of suit, and tell people what they can buy and what, I don't want to live there. I want to die. I don't want to live in that. It's not worth living in that, if that's the type. And what are they going to do? They're going to sit back and watch the world. My always question was, after they've controlled the world, and after they got everybody doing what they're doing, what's their next step? I mean, they've killed people off. People are dying and dropping like flies left and right. And you know why? Because they keep telling you to wear the same glove. Everybody's getting the same glove that fits all people, if you know what I mean. So yeah, they know. People are dropping like flies. Hell, you don't have to kill yourself. People are just dropping. We know why, but they don't want us to think that. And that's another thing. Well, what are we all going to do to talk to each other when they finally take down everything that we do? Misinformation. Well, why don't you turn off the television? You won't get that misinformation. Oh, I'm sick of these monkeys. I really am sick of these monkeys, man. I can't wait until God comes down and starts chopping off heads. I want to see God chop off heads. I want God to take out his vengeance on these monkeys. Really. I'd love God to come down and just take his foot and squash the Economic Forum while they're all in there. It'd be a wonderful thing. It's going to happen, folks. It's going to happen. God is going to get his vengeance out on these people. And like I said, they will never be remembered. They're trying to make a mark on themselves. What mark they're making is what do you find in your underwear if you wear them till you get that? That's what they are. They're a stain. The Economic Forum and the people under Klaus Schwab and Klaus Schwab, they're a stain. You understand? They're a diaper stain. That's exactly what they are. And they're if it wasn't for them trying to rule the world, they wouldn't be worth anything. Could you imagine Klaus Schwab doing a job? I don't think he knows how to wash dishes. I don't think he's ever even picked up a pan or anything, or flipped an egg. Never did. If you take everything away from him, the man would be worthless. Okay, and these are the people who want to make us worthless. They're the ones who want to they want to get rid of work and stuff like that. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Schwab, and the rest of you monkeys up there who are CEOs and stuff. If you didn't have that, you would be worthless to us. We wouldn't want you around, and we'd want to get rid of you, like you want to get rid of us. At least people like us, work. People like us are the ones who are the movers and shakers. Just because you got your little machines and your little computers now and all your technology, you think that your shit don't stink. Let me tell you something. I smell it all the way over here, Mr. Klaus Schwab, and all you monkeys over there. Every time you guys gather at the Economic Forum, it's just, and you keep the doors open maybe, all that hot air and all that pollution of all those stupid words come out and pollute the world. That's right. You are the disease, you people in high places. You are the disease. The car, Fauci, all these, you're all a disease. You're a plague on society. You're a plague on the planet. And you all should get on your rocket ships and get out of here. We don't want you around anymore. You are worthless to us. I'm sick and tired of you monkeys. You think that you have the right to do what you're doing. You don't have the right, and you're gonna find out from God that you don't have the right, and you're gonna get yours. Believe me, you're gonna get yours. So, I'm just angry. I'm just angry because this is all the shit that they come up with, man. They are the ones that come up with this shit. And how many of you are knowing anything of what's going on in France? France is gone. Like I said, it's a wonder. I don't think Macron is even around in France anymore because if they got a hold of him, they would string him up in the streets and they would burn his body. That's what they would do. That's how bad it's gotten. And guess what? The people have the right to do what they're doing, but they're making the young people go out and burn down stuff and break into stores and steal. That's what the government monkeys are making people do. So, and then they're sitting there saying, well, see, the people are unstable. We have to do something about them. When you cause the problem, then you want to fix it. That's what these monkeys do. They are the plague. They cause the problems. They cause the diseases. They cause the viruses. They cause it all. And yet they sit there saying, we're going to fix it, and you need to listen to us. I'm sick of you monkeys. You take your experts and shove your experts up where where the sun don't shine. Take all you people at the Economic Forum who have been traitors against society, who have been traitors against God, and who will pay the ultimate price for their trade, for being traitors and destroying mankind. And for you people who have murdered people, the car, ouchie, all you people who have been murderers, you're going to get yours. God is not going to be God will not give you a light sentence. God is going to sentence you to the maximum. And when God sentences you to the maximum, you shall pay the ultimate price. That's right. It won't be just death. That'll be the easy part. But it's when you're resurrected and what God does to you then, you stupid monkeys. For God will not be mocked. God will not be belittled, and God will not be dishonored. God will get his vengeance on you monkeys. God will get his vengeance on you experts. And believe me, when God gets his vengeance out, you're going to know it. So anyway, now that I've gotten all my anger out, I love y'all. I'm going to maybe work on some music since I'm waiting here. Hopefully today, I know it's Saturday, but I'm hoping today that information that I need comes in. I need a six number digit thing so I can get on and finish up all my stuff I got to do on computer here with the SSA. So anyway, pray for me, like I keep praying for yous. Pray for my eyesight. It's getting really bad. Some of y'all know that when I type stuff, sometimes I get letters wrong, and it's bad. That's why I'm not driving as much right now, because it's getting hard. With this eye getting real blurry, this one takes over, and I get headaches if I drive too long or I'm out there in the light too much, and so I'm actually should be getting some shades, or when I'm out there, put those shade things down there for but sunglasses type thing. But because it gets bright and it messes up my eye. This one real bad. So this is the one with the cataract, and this is the one that's degenerative. I got a blind spot, a little. I was 7 years old as a child. I did a stupid thing. I looked up at the sun at a solar eclipse, and with this eye, and at 7 years old, I burnt the cornea. So this one didn't get the cataract because of that. I still see out of it, but it strains because this one is not doing the job it's supposed to. So I'm going to have to get an operation or do something. So pray for me on that. And that's another reason why I'm to the point where I guess I'm going to have to be considered almost, because when I get to a point where I can't drive, I'm going to be handicapped. And I never wanted to live like that. I never wanted, I had hoped that maybe I would die before all this shit would happen, but whatever God has in store for me, I don't know what it is, and I just go with the flow. It's like my song, I don't know where you're taking me, but it's probably a place I need to be, from where I was to where I'm going now. So it's like, that's where I'm at. So anyway, I love y'all. Derby Jack out, and I'll see you all on the other side.